Hey everyone, this is Gabby. It's almost 2018. How exciting is that? A whole new year. We survived another year. That is amazing. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about 2017, going into 2018, and what it did to us and what it means for us. So for those of you that are familiar with numerology, 2017 equals the number 1 in numerology. 7 plus 2 plus 1 equals 10. And then you break the 10 down. 1 plus 0 equals 1. So that was a year, or this currently is a year ending of a year of oneness. So it was a year for us to kind of work on ourselves. It was a year of purging. It's a year that had a lot of stress, anxiety, a lot of failures, a lot of chaos, a lot of hate, a lot of setbacks, a lot of darkness. A lot of you may have started to notice something called the dark night of the soul. And that is basically your soul. It's a teacher for you. It's a tool. It's for people that are going through an awakening. It's helping them awaken and remember who they are. It's kind of like a reality check. Like, you don't learn something unless you experience something to reference back to learn from. So that kind of is what the dark night of the soul is doing for those of you that are awakening. It's waking you up to reality. It's helping you remember. It's helping you become who you are. This is the year of 2017. I purged out all of my negativity over the years. You know, it was a year for me personally. I can speak for myself. It was a year for me to do a lot of purging and to work on myself mentally, spiritually, physically, and I've come a long way. You know, I had a lot of my own setbacks, a lot of my own fears. I had a lot of my own experiences with the dark night of the soul, and I now have new perspectives. I've recently reconciled with my mother. We haven't talked for almost maybe 2 years or a year and a half. And I reconciled with her, and I've connected with other family that I haven't spoke to, not for any specific reason. It's just that I come from a large family. And there's a lot of cousins and aunts and uncles that I haven't spoke to or seen because we're just kind of like scattered around everywhere. So I've recently connected with a few of my aunts and hung out and gotten to know them. They've gotten to know this grown-up Gabrielle, and I've gotten to know them as grown-up aunts and uncles, and got to talk about, you know, our lives and memories from, you know, when I was younger. And, you know, it was a really cool experience, and it was part of my getting to know me, working on me spiritually, having them back in my lives and helping me remember a lot of childhood memories that I had actually forgotten about. So as I mentioned, you know, I reconciled with my mother, and that was part of my getting to know me and working on me, myself, my whole, my oneness. So yeah, the karmic ties are getting cleared up, and you know, the universe actually plays a really huge role in this. The universe is helping us. You just have to know how to be in tune with the universe to pick up on those signs. Oh, I wonder why my note, there we go. I was wondering why I'm glowing. But yeah, the universe helps us with this. And one of the things that the universe uses to help guide us through, to help us clear up these karmic ties, if you will, is by having us experience the dark night of the soul. I did a video recently about it. I'll do more because it's a huge subject. It's not just one thing that you can talk about. The dark night of the soul covers so many aspects of yourself and your spirit. So yeah, so I'll post the link below so you can reference the dark night of the soul. But as I was saying, the universe actually helps us in this process to tie up these karmic knots so we can reconcile with family members and loved ones and help us raise our vibration and get us out of that lower vibrational energy so we can have a better perspective on life, have a better perspective on ourselves, so we can open up, so we can grow, so we can ascend. As we enter the year of 2018, 8 plus 2 plus 1 equals 11. We are entering a beautiful time, a powerful time, a magical time. It's a gateway number, 11. For those that know and are familiar with numerology, will know that the number 11 is a master number, and it's a number of new beginnings. And a lot of things are going to be changing in the world. We are accelerating in energy, and you're going to notice that a lot of people around you are going to raise their vibrations, and their energies are going to be changing rapidly as more people wake up. You can listen to binaural beats. Those sound frequencies help stabilize your brainwaves. Let's not forget about that electromagnetic interference as the 5G energies come in. One thing you can do to help yourself with that is purchase orgonite. Put it next to your rotor, put it in the room where your TV is, your computer is. If you live by an electric plant where they have all those big, things up in the air with the wires, you can purchase some orgonite and just kind of throw it in the bushes around your house or around the electric plant, because that 5G energy really does harm us. It can actually make you feel sick and increase the ringing in your ears. We are receiving ringing in our ears not only because we're ascending, but because of the 5G energies that are coming in. I also no longer stress over negative situations anymore. I look at a negative situation as a challenge. Like, let's beat this. Let's go through it. Like, for instance, the other day, my husband puts this container of sugar on top of the refrigerator. I opened up the freezer, and this huge container of sugar fell all over me. All over me, even went inside my boots, went all over the floor. Normally, a situation like that would have made me yell, "What the fuck? Why can't you make sure you put the sugar back and push it back? Why can't you just put it in the cupboard like normal people put it in the cupboard? Why put it?" Blah, 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 blah. I would have just been bitching, and I would have just been unhappy, because now, not only did I just get ready to leave to go out to do what I had to do, I also had to clean up the floor, make sure it wasn't sticky, make sure my feet weren't going to be sticky. All this stuff would have ran through my brain. But instead, I was cool about it. I was like, fuck it. There's a reason why the universe threw sugar on me, to sweeten my ass up. And literally, I sang, "Pour some sugar on me," and started laughing. I was in the kitchen all by myself, just making jokes about it. It was no big deal. I just cleaned it up and was like, it's a sign. The universe is giving me a sign. It's sweetening me up. It's telling me to have a positive attitude. And it was testing me to see if I really still had that positive attitude, because I've been working on myself, and I did not fail the universe. Negative situation, challenge beat. I don't mind anything anymore. I just let it flow. I just kind of go with the flow. I just let reality just wash over me like a stream. I just ride the wave. Not much to it anymore. Just hunky-dory. Now is the time to release fear. Don't resist anymore. Just release fear. And don't fear what's coming. I know there's a lot of things on TV talking about aliens. I know there's a lot of channels on YouTube talking about aliens, and I'm a conspiracy theorist, as they say, and I watch a lot of videos, and there's a lot of people that have a lot of theories that I don't agree with, that are really negative for me, and it makes me feel like it's fear-based, and I'm not gonna be afraid of it. So this is what I do. I breathe in love and exhale fear, because whatever's coming is not to be feared. What's coming is to welcome it, is to enjoy it. There's new things, new beginnings. There's greatness coming. There's magic coming. the new age of Aquarius is going to be amazing, and you need to welcome it in with love in your heart. If you live life with love, you're going to live a life of love. So just remember that. Have a safe and happy, blessed 2008 New Year, and enjoy what's coming in. And if you have any fear in your heart, remember this: breathe in love and exhale fear. Have a safe one.